Good morning, good morning, good morning. I might still be huffing and puffing. My husband has messed with his back a little bit, and so he started off with me, and he was going very slow. This is the walking part of our video. He was going very slow, and I'm like, y'all are going way too slow for me. So I walked on ahead of him, but I took advantage of that and went faster, even up the hills, and it's only 7:30. It is so hot outside. It's not hot. It's probably like 72, but it's so humid already. Okay, that ends the exercise portion of our video. Now comes the nature journaling part of our video. I have gone down. I told you I went down a rabbit hole. I got the it is autobiographical of Amy Tan. I love this cover. She had a really tumultuous upbringing, very tumultuous. But, I mean, her dad and her brother both died, I think, in the same year of brain tumors. Really, really sad. And I think that's her right there. Anyhow, there's a lot of great pictures from Shanghai, which is where the friend I'm going to visit, that's where her mom was from Shanghai. Her dad was from Ohio by way of China and South America. But it's just, I might even take this with me to read while I'm out there, but show my friend. Because, I mean, Amy Tan's dad looks just like my friend's dad in a strange sort of way. Totally different kind of people, but anyhow, that's very interesting. And she grew up in Oakland, was where my mom grew up. This is highly recommended by little old me. This is the man that Amy Tan is doing a lot of her trips with, and it seems like they're collaborating on a lot of nature journaling stuff. John Muir Laws. I don't know if that's his real middle name, or he's related to John Muir, or if that's something he adopted himself. I don't know. He seems to be semi-close to my age. I might be a little older. John Muir Laws, Jack. He goes by Jack. But he is a research and education associate of the California Academy of Sciences and a Together Green Conservation Leadership Fellow of the National Audubon Society. He was selected as the artist for International Migratory Bird Day in 2011 and was named one of the Bay's Nature's 2020 Local Heroes. He's written several books, but I mean, if you want to learn how to draw nature, everything is in here. Where to start, how to plan it out, flowers, landscapes, animals. I mean, if you ever need to draw a mountain lion or muscles beneath the fur, here's how to do it. A bear, squirrels, a possum, a deer. And this is basically like muscle groups. I mean, unbelievable help. He has online lectures. I just barely have touched that surface. I can only do so much and in a day. But this is a fabulous book. I don't remember how much I paid for it. It was on Amazon. $35. I don't think I paid that much. I don't think I did. It might be a little cheaper on Amazon. I think this was 2016. Yeah, 2016. I mean, this is just full of information. I think this is a view in Yosemite. It's just fabulous. How to make your own natural watercolors. I mean, how to blend colors, cobalt blue with, this is watercolors and the variations you can get with it. I mean, here's watercolors. Oh, isn't that clever? A gum wrapper as a water tray and the little like Altoid tin type shapes. Huh. Yeah, these are mint tins. Glue the gum wrapper. Fits after a little bit of trimming around the edges. That is amazing. I mean, just different things. Oh, it's fabulous. 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 Pine cones. I mean, unbelievable. How to draw like a block landscape. I don't even know. I guess I've seen these like in national parks and stuff. I mean, fabulous. 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 He does trips. There's one to Africa. I can't do 2 big, gigantic trips in 1 year. For many reasons. I mean, these are I mean, just like his notes. I see a lot of Amy Tan in here, where she may have been inspired by him. They do a lot of stuff together now, it seems. Because if you look up her name, you find him, or vice versa. That's how I found him, was through her name. And she references him in her book. But, her bird book. But it's fabulous. And observation, curiosity, and creativity are skills that you can develop. I see no more than you, but I have trained myself to notice what I see. Sherlock Holmes, a hero of mine. Anyhow, if you know me, in the 6th grade, I wore a Sherlock Holmes trench coat for the entire year. I never took it off at school. Even to the point where it was my Halloween costume. I mean, it was just my graduation pictures. We had a little graduation in the 6th grade going on to junior high. And I was in a beautiful pink outfit that I begged my parents for. But I had the trench coat on and I had my desert boots on. And I did not take off the trench coat. Inside. In June. In the Bay Area of California. During the day. I mean, even this. Only mixture blue, cayenne, blue, and violet. And avoid adding large amounts of red, yellow, orange to this section. Use red, orange, and yellow over here. Use greens over here. I never even thought about separating out, mixing things like that. Never. Never. I mean, some of that is just like purely elementary, my dear. But, I mean, anyhow, he has, he has a website, and I can't remember. I think if you look up the Nature Journal Club or something like that, his website comes up. It was the first one. Or you can just look up John Muir Laws. And there's classes that he has taught previously that he has filmed, and they're online. I don't remember if there were charges for those. But I mean, just because I was good there, and he has live classes. He has one today. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm doing so much to try to get ready for my trip, and I'm trying to finish this stupid quilt. It's not stupid, but this quilt. And I'm like, you don't have time to stop for 2.5 hours to do this. Because I have to do it in increments of the quilting, because I'm going to throw my back out also. Hunched over a sewing machine and tugging fabric through now. But, so I found the other ones that he has done that are in an archive. So I'm like, okay, watch the old ones first. You might not even want to watch the new ones. You might not want to watch him at all. I don't know. Just putting this all out here. And that ends the nature drawing journal of our portion today. But the prompt for today is recipe. So this is my recipe for probably a while now. Nature journaling. I'm so trying to figure out how I can ask my sister. Let's not stay at your house while I'm there. Let's go to Point Reyes and draw. He has done Point Reyes drawings before. And I went there 5 years ago. Because my sister and I got in a huge argument. I'm like, I'm out of here. I don't have time for this. I don't want to deal with this. And I left, and I drove up because we were going to a birthday party for this same lady that we're going to a celebration of life for. And when she turned 90, so it was almost 10 years ago, because she would have been 100 this August. She died a week before she turned 99. But I went out to Point Reyes and spent the day there and rented a hotel close in. In fact, I rented a hotel in Novato, ate at a Chinese restaurant in Novato, and then went to the birthday party the next day. It was in San Rafael. And I'm like, let's just go to Point Reyes and go someplace. She's got a cat too. Oh, this is me. This is the whining portion of the video. God. She has a cat that is been diagnosed very recently with dementia, cataracts, hearing issues, and something else. And it howls because it gets lost in her house now, which is not a big house. This is her and I have about the same size houses. It gets lost in her house and can't like find its water dish, and she has to take it to its water dish or food dish. Her son, who still lives at home, is a night owl, and one night he said, I can't sleep, and he took the cat who was howling in the kitchen and put it on his mom's bed to try to give her some comfort so he could have some comfort. Anyhow, that concludes the whining portion. Let's get going here. We're 75 minutes into this and we haven't gotten anywhere. So my recipe, which is the prompt for today, is a lot of nature journaling. In fact, I think July is going to be nature journaling. I don't know how, I don't know why. I do know why, but I don't know how I'm going to work it in with what I do. Maybe this is how I could merge it together with paper, do a little tiny drawing and like put paper around it. I don't know. Paint around it. I don't know. But I do know. Recipe. I don't know my recipe yet. And then I thought, what am I going to do for recipe? While I was walking ahead of my husband this morning, I'm like, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put off the edge, because I need to work on the left side today, the abbreviations for teaspoon and tablespoon, and just have a portion of them showing. So I need some letters. Should we do Amy? Of course, because we're on an Amy Tan rampage here. And luckily, smart me has put Amy's letters in Amy's drawer instead of with my regular stamps. So I might stamp this on another piece of paper, which might be right here. Use some more of this piece of paper. This was actually a wipe-off sheet, but I had so much water in my paintbrush, and there was a little bit of pink and a little bit of green. And then I took it. No, I take that back. I think I did this in the future on my jelly plate, but it was a cleanup session, and I just wiped the jelly plate with the paintbrush, and what came out was on that piece of paper, and then I put it on a piece of copy paper, and I really like this one. Okay, let's see here. Oh, you know what I just thought of? Teaspoon and tablespoon. Oh, no, I need a B. Okay, I was just going to say they're the same letters, but no. You can tell how much I bake. But I'm going to have to do it like this because my brain. Okay. These got shaken around a little bit. Is shaken a word? I think so. I don't know. Okay. They may or may not stick. Oh, they do. Because they need to be cleaned. Much cleaning. All right. I think I'm in black ink here. Whew, strong black ink. I think I'm going to do it right here. Oh, shoot. Okay, you stay. Okay. Now I need to remove the B and put a P. This is a little like jewelry container for beads. Oh God, I think I just poisoned myself. And I don't want them to be perfect, which works for my skill level apparently, which is little to none. Okay, y'all just behave for 1 minute, okay? Thank you. Okay. Oh, good Lord. I think the dog and the husband are getting ready to do their thing. If you hear barking, it's them. Where's the clean? Oh. Phew, that ink. Okay. We're going to let this dry. All right. So now, I guess that kind of generates the color scheme here. Or maybe they're just, oh, you know what? A lot of these little ephemera cards are like baking things. Let's just see what we can find in here. Or food things like Jiffy Gel. I don't know what that is. We might could put some of that there. I do have a very old vintage magazine that I could take a food ad in. Here's cocoa chocolate. Cocoa or chocolate. Might put a little bit of that. That's paper. That's moon. Maps, astrology, cameras. This is just a paper ephemera pack I bought somewhere off of Etsy, maybe years ago. First class sewing machines. Huh, that should go in my Missouri Star. Or maybe in my Hobonichi for what my current hours are spent sewing right now. Here we go. Elite kitchen and stoveware assortment. $15 for like everything you could need for a kitchen. Cookie cutters, a colander, saucepans, a soup pan, bread pans, cupcake plates, cupcake tins, teapots, coffee pots, ladles, a sifter, cookie sheets. $15. You can't even buy a cheap pan now for $15. All right, I might like do some overlapping there with some vellum if I can find another piece. That's kitchen related. Oh, scissors. Here's another good one for sewing. Shoes. These are old advertising. What in the heck is that? This one looks like it's in Spanish. Yeah. Hermanos. Just brothers. Okay. This is a lady with like cough syrup. Oh yeah, it says sickness on it. We don't want that. Sewing cotton, tomatoes, architecture, clocks, carriage. No. Architecture and cards. Like Valentine's Day cards. Oh, this one's vintage. Some kind of gardening tools or something. I need one more, people. One more. A train. Oh, rats. I just need one more. Ooh, I love that. Here's another spool cotton. Okay, let's pull out this magazine. This is apparently it's going to be a long video today. Medical herbs. Here they go. These are all flowers. Shoot. I put them someplace. I lost them. please. Okay. I can't find that vintage magazine, but I can find a Daphne's Diary. This is a summer one from 2021. Oh, that's not gorgeous. Let's just see if we can find some. Oh, here's a recipe. Let's do that. Pumpkin soup with chickpeas. Probably will never cook that. Okay, let's work with that. And it's on, these two are sort of the same color. Okay, we're finally getting somewhere. Okay, let's just put this somehow in here. Ripped, which I don't think I've done in a lot of ripping edges in this journal with this prompt list. Okay. And I'll put like maybe some of it like that. I can cut, I'm going to cut this in half. So I could put some here. I'm going to trim around the edges too. See, the dog only barks for a minute while the water's heating up. He's barking his full head off. Which the bathroom is right by the door to this room, close to it. All right. And I think it'll be okay to do something like that because this has a lot of the writing of the little ad, and this has a lot of the pots and pans, so they don't look completely like they came together. This is not see-through, and this is not see-through, so I got to figure out how I want to handle that. Plus, I may not even need this now because I have all these measurements here. So I might slide that to the edge. Slide that. Maybe tear this. I think I want it between the two. This green card is working against me, I think. Maybe I should put something behind it. That's better. Okay. Oh, here. More of Daphne's Diary can go here. That way the green's blocked off. Okay. Now, put this possibly here. And then again, I can cut this into two and cut off some of this border. This is like a linen piece of paper. But it has, if not handled by your grocer, send his name and address and receive free sample and booklet for Schuler's, maybe, cocoa chocolate sold by grocers everywhere. But I think we're going to do kind of, oh, so I don't need that. This one's not see-through. Okay. I kind of don't want these in the same direction. Then these are going the same direction, so I turn it like that. Which means I need to cut this off. Cut off this border. Never heard of Jiffy Gel. Real fruit desserts. This must have been the pre-product of Jell-O. Oh shoot, now here comes some more green. Okay. I might do something with this still. because I like the idea of stuff hanging off the edge. I think I'm going to put this in here, but I'm going to turn it upside down. And then put this here. That way you still have the measurements and you can identify it better as a recipe. Okay, let's try this again. So this could go upright then. This can go like that. Even if I put it upside down, that's okay. I need some paper. Okay, and then put this right there. Yes. Okay. Let's clear off some confusion here. These are for Hobonichi. Okay, now I got a blank strip right there. I wonder if this could fit in there. There's nothing better than a cup of. And kind of overlap these two. That's better. That's better. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to glue this without losing everything. I don't know what all that is. Okay, let's glue this to this. This to that. This is how not to glue. Now, sometimes vellum has a problem with gluing down to stuff. Okay, there's some green showing right there. We don't want that. Move that up. Let's see here. Yeah, see, vellum likes to be cantankerous. Now, let's trim these edges and see what I have here. What's left. Kind of fun. That's why I like doing these. Oh yeah, prompts in real time, or anything in real time, because you hear the thought process. And that helps me learn from other people. And it gives me kind of like tips. Not that I'm teaching. I don't teach. I don't teach. I have said that before. I haven't said it recently, but I don't teach. And I don't sell. I'm not sponsored by anybody, so I'm not selling you something that I really don't like, but I have to tell you I like. I only tell you things that I really like. That I bought myself. Oh my gosh. I love this. It's just paper. And it's not rocket science by any means. But it's all food and stuff. Huh. I said I wanted all the measurements and I just covered them all up. Well, it's too late for that. Okay. You can still see a little bit like paprika, turmeric, thyme, leaf, organic orange, something, pepper, vegetable. So, okay. Well, it's too late now. It's number 14, recipe. Okay. Let's just see where we are. How do you spell recipe? I don't know. Okay. We'll just leave it right there before I spell it wrong. Oh my gosh. The little bit of red slightly bothers me. Okay. Slightly bothers me. Can we put something like right there? Yes, we can. Kind of just moves your eye for the red around. Yes, that's better. Although you're supposed to have 3, right? Oh, wait a second. If only I had a little red dot. Hold on. Red pens. Red pens. That's pink. That's red. Okay. I kind of want to put it like it was a stain on the recipe. You know how your cookbooks get stained when you're cooking and you get flour on the edge of the page? At least that's what mine looked like. This could be red food coloring, but I don't know how to make a drop. There. Okay, that's all I wanted. You probably can't even see it from up there. Can you see it? A little bit of red there. There's my red drops. And then this weird Jiffy Jello just stuff. But I like that. I like that. Hopefully you just didn't hear my stomach growling in your ear. Okay. I think we're done for today. Thanks for watching. Don't go down the nature journal trail rabbit hole like I have. But it's fun if you want to join me there. Bye.